Conor Townsend was your man of the match. Why were you so impressed with him? And also, obviously, a lot of people will be very keen to hear how the first January signing Ben Godfrey looked on his debut.
Yeah, 2 fullbacks in this one. Conor Townsend, brilliant. Really impressed, considering that he's played 1 minute of Premier League action, which was coming off the bench at Brentford at the death. He played against Wimbledon. That was when he made his debut. And I thought he looked really good in that game. And this one, he took it up again. For someone who doesn't play regularly, having played regularly for the vast majority of his career, when you look at him at West Brom and things like that, he was just excellent. And I think that the game helps him because the defensive side, he did what he needed to do defensively, but there wasn't a lot. And he just got to essentially do the Leif Davis role with no real pressure of defending. And that was bombing on. It was overlapping. It was combining with Jack Clark. It was combining with other attacking players. Everyone knew where he was. There were a lot of similarities to kind of like a trademark Leif Davis performance. He was so high and wide so much. His passes were so accurate, makes really good runs. So yeah, the fact that he's so much fit and able to seamlessly play 90 minutes, even against League One opposition, after not kicking a ball in a competitive fixture for 6 months, I think deserves real recognition. And the fact that he's just so in sync with a lot of his teammates, again, who he's not played competitive football with, that's really impressive. A lot of guys who've also come in over the summer, players like Jack Clark, they're on the same wavelength there. So it's reassuring to know that if Leif, God forbid, was to get injured or suspended for whatever reason, I do think they've got a really capable backup to cover him, because from what I've seen, yes, against League Two and League One opposition, I've been really, really impressed.
Good stuff. And Godfrey making his debut,
yeah.
What do you make of him?
Solid. Again, not really tested too much defensively, and he didn't have that many opportunities to get forward because he's that more defensive role. He's kind of filling in for Axel, isn't he? That's kind of the position there. Had a couple of really good tackles, one in the second half that McKenna pointed out. And again, for me, it's the link-up. I think that's really impressive. He's only been here for a week, but like he was playing a really good 1-2 with Wes Burns in the first half of that game. So yeah, sharp, fitted in. I don't think it's going to take long for him to get up to kind of full speed. McKenna's kind of referenced it will take a little bit of time because, again, he's not really played in the last 6 months, but he doesn't look off it at all. And I think as well, recovery pace is an interesting one. That was one that McKenna brought up. He's got some speed to him, and that's what he needs. You have it with O'Shea. You definitely have it with Axel. That was one of the key things. Funnily enough, you remember him against Mitoma in the Brighton game, and Fabian Hertzler picking him up for the recovery speed and the pace to be able to track him back. Yeah, I think that Godfrey ticks a lot of boxes there, and I think that he's going to be, A, in the short term, really good cover for Axel, and B, really good competition when we get Axel back.